Buildings of all kinds can become unoccupied and empty for many different reasons. And with hundreds of thousands left vacant across the country, it's the job of empty property officers to bring them back into use. And that's just what Andy Emerson does for Thanet Council in Kent. He and the team restore around 120 properties a year, and he's on his way to visit his latest project.
Today I'm going to visit a property which has been empty for over a year. The landlord at the time fell into financial difficulty and he decided to sell it. And the council actually bought the property at auction. It was reported to us by the Margate Task Force as being empty for over a year, so we decided to purchase it for the Margate Housing Intervention Project.
Before it was abandoned, this late Victorian-era terrace had been divided into 13 bedsits. Now the council has big plans to revive the building and create more social housing.
Today I'm visiting the property because we've actually started work on site. The demolition people in there, they're stripping out. Work's going really well. So today I'm meeting our surveyor Matt, who's bringing the plans along. We can discuss exactly what the proposals are in terms of level of accommodation that we're putting in the building. It's actually fantastic to see what's going on here. Finally started on site. It's been empty for so long, so I'm really excited about seeing it.
Matt, the surveyor, has drawn up ambitious plans to transform the dilapidated 5-storey house into 3 high-end flats. But it's still early days for this project.
We've started the structural demolition. Obviously, as you can see, the soft strips in progress. It's enabled us to sort of look to see that there are some issues that we need to deal with, one of which is just sort of located behind you that we need to get the structural engineer to have a look at. Yeah, there's quite a lot of load acting on that lintel, so it's something that we need to get sort of assessed, really, get some temporary support to.
Yeah, pretty quickly, I'd have thought as well. So what's the condition of the roof, Matt, now we've got it stripped out? I can see there's some areas that don't look too good.
No, they don't, to be honest, Andy. I think it's quite clear that there's been some sort of water penetration up in the roof.
Yeah.
So it's a fair indication that the coverings aren't in particularly good condition. When we come over to the main walls as well, there's a lot of movement as well, so we need to sort of get that addressed.
With an abandoned building of this period and size, there can be structural problems inside, but it's also essential that Matt identifies and resolves the exterior issues too.
It's obviously allowed us to sort of look a little bit more closely at the structure again, and unfortunately there's a number of issues that we do need to get addressed.
Yeah.
Andy is pleased with the progress. Even so, the building will stay on his books for quite some time.
Well, that was a very positive visit. It won't be my last visit to the property. I'll be coming back once the contractors start on site properly, and obviously keep an update as to how they're going on site.
If you wish to find an empty property, there are many ways to pick one up. You can start by asking around friends and families. You could contact estate agents and auctioneers to keep abreast of rundown buildings in the area, or get in contact with your local empty property officer. It's not just councils and organisations who are rejuvenating our forgotten houses. Countless numbers of people in the UK are finding ways and means of bringing abandoned buildings back to life. And in turn, this has a positive impact on the local area.